Hey, what's up? How you doing? Changing out these caps on this Miller welder here. They a little smoked. Not much going on. I figured I'd just come on and do a little live stream of swapping these things around. Nothing too fun or tedious. Mix those up. Too much. Come on. There you go. This one down there. Let's see. So it's a crack-a-lackin', everybody. How y'all doing? Everybody enjoy their Monday back at work? No, I did not. Definitely did not enjoy my Monday back at work. Too much thinking. Too much thinking. Not enough drinking. Let's get you up in the air here so you can see what's going on. There you go. Yeah, chat filter's good. All my messages. Now, let's take this thing apart. I'm just replacing the capacitors on this Miller. Nothing too fancy. Nothing too sophisticated, if you would. Not a very hard job. But I'm sure I'll fuck it up sooner or later. Let's see what we got going on here. So that one's done popped. That one. These are the capacitors for the welder. I don't know what these are. Looks like they were just put in there any kind of way. Honestly. Positives to the outside. Positives to the outside. Yep. So it looks like positives to the outside. These things are toast. Absolute toast. Got some new ones. They changed the part number, by the way. You want to know? 291. What you working on? I'm replacing caps for the miller. Put new capacitors in because these ones are smoked on this thing. Not much going on. Just swapping these out. Hey Gary, how you doing, man? Oh, shoot. Gary, you come on here a lot, man, and I appreciate you staying up with my little channel. You know, I'm no JG, but I like to think I provide some source of entertainment for everybody. I'm turning the TV on so I can see the live stream without coming back around the back of my phone here. Damn scallywags. Alright, there we go. Now if the chat comes up. Yeah. I figured it was better than the alternative. Yeah, being that I'm in Florida and all, I figured scallywags was a good term to use. Chat's not up. Yeah, I don't know how much, Gary, if you're still in here, I didn't know how well everybody could hear me yesterday when I was out in the car. I know somebody commented there was, or Lone Range commented there was a lot of wind noise. I don't know how well everybody heard me yesterday as we drove around. A little Winter Haven action, a little frost-proof Auburndale action. Hey, what up, man? How did I learn how to repair welding equipment? You're learning it with me right now. You're learning it with me right now. What's up, Mike? How you doing, man? You doing all right? You get some fishing in? Learn. Yeah, trial by error. I don't learn anything these days. Oh, jeez. Hear them knuckles pop. We're replacing these caps. I didn't get that circuit board. That damn circuit board's almost $900. But we do know we needed these. Look at these things, man. Just coming apart. Rubber duck. What is up, man? We're just replacing the capacitors for my welder. They're all pretty well smoked. I think out of the 8, there's three or four that aren't leaking. Yeah, that one's all right. Yeah. So 4 of them are smoked. Let's see. 4 of them are smoked. So worked out a little deal with the boss man and got some capacitors for the welder. We'll see. Maybe the welder will be better. Maybe it'll weld better. You know, more consistent heat, maybe. Maybe. Probably not going to change a damn thing, but we'll see. We'll see. Looks nice, right? Looks like I'm ready to blow up Chinatown. Anyway, yeah, these things, look at this thing, man. That's right. Easy enough fix. Do you work at a local shop? No, I work for Swift Trucking, actually. I'm a diesel mechanic for Swift. I am the HNIC to a certain extent. Genius experimenter. Yeah. You know, hey. If I hook it up and oh damn, I left my tire down. I left my little doodad in my pocket. Not by one of these. By AC one, I did. By AC capacitor, I did. I had a little shocking experience with an AC capacitor. You know, on a home unit, but not one of these. Well, I did not get shocked by these. This is the first time I've ever changed these. So we'll see. When I took them out, all the positives are one bank, all the negatives are another bank. So as long as I paid enough attention to what the hell I was doing when I took it apart, and we should be good. I tend to get distracted, you know. Like, squirrel. And then I lose all track of what the hell I was doing. But if I smoke 4, I've got 4 to put back in it. I know that much. If I smoke all 8, then I guess these will go back in there. But that one's pretty nasty. Probably shouldn't be touching this stuff, you know, no bitch mittens on, but it'll be alright. But doesn't eat my hand away, it won't kill me. So let's move back over here to the welder and we'll stick this thing back in. Then we'll give her an old test rip, see what she does. if it's any better. Come on, extension cord. Come with me. Walk this way. There you go. That's a lad. That's a lad. Good way to wake up. Yes, sir. Don't ever touch both hands. Will travel through your heart and may kill you. Not a bad idea. That's considered a work-related accident, right? So, as long as I do it here, and then somebody make sure I get to work, parking lot. Just get me in the parking lot. All right. So we're going to go with our positives on the outside and the negatives on the inside. So this one is negative. I'm going to put that bolt back in there. Like again. Put this back on here. Positive. Just don't tell the wife. Hey. Shit. She'd be 1,000 error real quick. At least they wouldn't have to worry about a mortgage payment ever. They would be stay right there. They'd have a pretty good spot, that's for sure. They wouldn't have to worry about money. Or, she could pay the house off and not have to worry about a mortgage payment, that's for sure. Straighten that out, aren't I? Oh, should be alright. Positive to the outside. Hot. Yeah, I wish I had the funds right now, but to buy that circuit board so I could fix that fan, I may just rig that fan, bypass it, so it just cuts on all the time. And that's all the circuit board does. It just cuts it on when you cut the machine on. It's not like it's anything special. Where is this, Swift Yard? Oh, Central Florida. Yeah, Central Florida, bud. for Winter Haven. Winter Haven. Don't let the name fool you. It's not a haven by any means. Definitely not a haven. Might have been 20 years ago. Okay. Now, I put the spool back on. Tell us about the traffic problems there again. Definitely take the weather. Yeah. Yeah, it's what is it? 70 degrees right now. It's cooling off. It was cool this morning. It was in the low 40s this morning. So we're getting another cold spell for about a week, and then we'll be back in the 80s again. But it was a high of like almost 80 today. Beautiful day today. Traffic sucks. That's for sure. Yeah, it's not even winterish. That's right. Mid 30s. Ugh. Yeah. No. My blood's done thinned out too much. My blood has done thinned out way too much to go back to that kind of weather. It sucks. Waking up and it's in the 40s, 50s, 60s, low 60s. 70s and up. 70s and up. All right. Let's see here. Let me put the spool back on. You ain't cool unless you got your spool. We'll plug this thing up, see if we get some sparks. Plug it up, see if we get some sparks. Anybody know where a fire extinguisher is? Or me neither. Me neither. Aw, you son of a bitch. How dare you pop off of there. There you go. Right as rain. All right. Ground positive. Let's see what happens. Everybody stand back. Everybody stand. I worked on this bitch myself. Nope. Well, we didn't blow up. Let's see what happens. Give it a few minutes to start cooking. See if that somebody starts shooting out a flame or something. I built this shit myself. Almost hit 40 last year around October. Jesus, dude, it's still in the upper 90s here in October. Nothing worse than going trick-or-treating and sweating your ass off inside your costume. Clear the city lines. Well, let's see. Get my spool tight again. golden. I think it's a lot quieter now. A lot quieter now. But, that motor, that big generator in there, it's not humming like it normally does. Usually it's pretty loud. So that's cool. Usually it's louder than what it is. You know, you can hear it on the back porch. Well, why are the 10s? Oh, because I just put new capacitors in there, bud. Looks ready, huh? Let's see what happens. A thermal camera? No, I don't have a thermal camera. Yeah, you scallywags. What's wrong with y'all? You may or may not see somebody get electrocuted today. That's worth at least one thumbs up, alright? Get in there. Nope, not gonna stay, huh? I was hoping. Yeah, well, fuck it. They don't get that hot. Let's grab a piece of metal. Let's grab a piece of metal here. Let's see what we end up with. It's fucked up because I took all my scrap out. Took all my scrap outside and threw it all in the box yesterday for scrap man. Let's see what we got. It's either gonna weld or it isn't. Here. Let's not get too close to the open internals. So let's see what we got. La di di, la ta ta. Let me get you in the shot here. Ugh. Yuck. 9. Yuck. 9. 9 times. Been absent 9 times. Let's see. Let's see. She's turned down pretty low right now. Oh, hey bud. Turn your gas on, you dumbass. Wow. That sounds good. That's not even turned up. Nope, that's on 17. That's low. for what I'm used to doing. That's good. No sparks. No flames. Perfect. Cool. That works. That works. I wonder if I can get that hot enough to melt through that. I know my big head's in the way. Let's turn the heat up, turn the speed up. Let's see what happens. Wow. Not too shabby. Works pretty good. Sounds good, right? That sound like it's doing something? Not bad. Not bad. Sounds better. A little hot, right? Not bad. A little hot. Yeah, it didn't bleed through. Look at that. Look at them boogers. Not too shabby. Hey, that seems like it's working better. I guess it's getting a little more juice. A little more juice, you know? Now, let's see. I'm curious. Very, very curious about the stainless. Very curious about the stainless. Let's do something. I am going to move to a tri-gas, to the tri-mix, and yeah, see, now it's going down. Now it's going down to 14.0. Before it wouldn't go that. It would go 15.5, which is cool. Let's see. Oh. Well, I'll be dipped. I'll be dipped. Where's a piece? I don't want to waste that. I know I might have a project that needs that. You know, other than the, because this is a mix, argon mix, and you're not supposed to use an argon mix with stainless, right? You're supposed to use a tri-mix or whatever the hell that other shit is. So I was practicing my TIG weld and it did not come out very good. But I realized that I'm a dumbass and what I was doing wrong, which was using the wrong TIG stick for stainless to begin with, but also using too big of a TIG stick to do what I wanted to do. So I ordered 16th and 332nd TIG sticks, and I've got different tungsten coming after Nathan was telling me about the red, being toxic and what is it, radiation, blah blah blah, all that bullshit. So I'm gonna get rid of the red, and I can't find the black ones. I could not find the black ones, so I'm gonna get blue, which somebody else recommended the blue ones, and then I got gray. I'm gonna do that, and they should be here sometime this week. So I got the smaller, because all I've got is big dick rods, like big dick rods for stainless. So I got smaller rods for stainless, and I'm going to come back to this and try to get back after it with it. But this is just bleh. I put about 20 minutes into this and just got fed up with it. I got it so hot that I made a dimple in it. But if you look on the inside, there's a hell of a bead in there. Let's see. Yeah, stayed in one place too long. Muy bien. Muy bien. Wow. Imagine what you could do with all your cats. That's great. That's great. Just don't stay in one place too long. Yeah, cool. That's cool. You can see how dark that is and the browning of that. Oop. There we go. That's how dark that is. That's because I'm using the wrong shielding gas. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Is my attempt yesterday at TIG welding. Look at that. Look how hot I got that. But I'm using a massive TIG rod to try and do that. And then I tried to butt these two pieces together. And then I tried to jump a gap. It just didn't work out. So, sell it at the art show. Hell no, I'll knock that off of there because I'll probably need that elbow for something. I used to have a pile of just exhaust pieces. This is all stainless. When I redo my exhaust, I'll probably go 4-inch stainless on mine. That's why I really want to get this TIG welding thing down, so I can TIG weld everything. But I'm also thinking about changing my turbo kit, going from 2.5-inch pipe to 3-inch pipe for my up pipes. Cut my 2.5-inch flanges off, do 3-inch right at the header, and 3-inch up pipes to the T4 flange. And then of course I'll have my 4-inch down pipe and such. That might help me with the back pressure issue that I'm having. But that doesn't look bad. It's definitely better. You know, the only thing that sucks is that I always figure out what's going on with my welder after I fucking done something for somebody. I'm like, oh hey, yeah, you know, it's better. Like doing that roll cage. Doing the roll cage, I used the old welding torch, and it was just awful. Anytime I put it in a bind, it would start, the wire feed would start, you know, or the gas wouldn't come out at the right time. Then I changed the torch, and it just mild steel, just like butter. So, is it 304 stainless steel? Dude, I couldn't even tell you. It's some Amazon stainless steel. Superpowers out of it. Yeah, maybe. If you're looking up the top. Will it work on aluminum car body? What, TIG welding? Absolutely. Told me so. Yeah. Iron content in it. Really? Well, I don't know. You know, you get on the old YouTubes, right? And you start searching for information, and supposedly, if you're using the wrong gas for the material that you're working on, it'll do exactly what that did. It'll turn it brown and solidify or molt or whatever the hell you want to call it. You know, I don't know. I'm not a professional welder. I'm not certified by any means. I just know what I read or what I hear, and what I learn on my own. So oxidize it. Yeah, there you go. Test a magnet. Well, it's stainless. A magnet won't stick to it. So L magnet. And there you go. Get you up a little close. Nothing. Not a dang thing. It's not very thick. This pipe ain't much. Pipe ain't much at all. But yeah. No sticky. Might be 309. It could be. I don't know. I didn't buy the stuff, but you know, it's Amazon shit. So who knows? Who knows? But hey, that was successful. Not too bad. So the next expense will be that circuit board. Because I am not going to try to weld the cap, solder that cap on there, because I know I'm gonna fuck it up. And then I'm gonna be really pissed off. So for now, I'm just sticking my big chill fan in front of it and running the big chill fan on there. Timu tungsten? Yeah, probably. Even silverware is magnetic. Oh. Yeah. If you ain't got that good china, you ain't got that good china. All right. Success. I did something without breaking it. But old dude left a couple straight sticks of that stainless. I think I'm probably going to, I don't know. I've been thinking about going twins on my car, honestly. Here lately, I've been thinking about going twins. But like I said, I used the transmission money to snowball some credit cards because it's just getting out of control with my credit card stuff. So did the old snowball thing. I paid off one and then rolled that payment to the other payment and such. So we're going to try and snowball, and maybe in 3 years I can be debt free until I buy something else. What size Millermatic is that? That is a 252. 252 Millermatic. $252, my man. $252. Why do cats upchuck the same food they eat all the time? Oh, because cats are like cows, dude. They regurgitate their food and then eat it again. Yeah, it's a great machine. You know, just needs some love. It's been abused its whole life. You know, but we'll get her back in action. It was like I had a nice snap-on welder, and it wouldn't do the things I wanted it to do, like welding overhead. It had the hardest time welding overhead, and it pissed me off because if you weren't straight on whatever you were working on, it would spit and spatter and just make a damn mess out of anything. So I had the opportunity to get this Millermatic, dirt cheap. So I went ahead and got the Millermatic, and it, other than the torch end being shitty, it gives no fucks whether you weld upside down or inside out. It does its thing. And I will never use that aluminum spool gun that was on here. So I said, fuck it, let me just make a little even trade. You know, that's almost $400 worth of capacitors there, you know, after shipping and shit. So, hey, Lathan. What's kicking, chicken? How you doing, good time? We're just hanging out, man. Just put new caps. Did new caps on the welder. Now we're gonna put it back together. Anybody remember how I took it apart? Yeah, fuck it, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Anyone go to the store and leave there feeling depressed? Yes. 100%. Shit. You know, what was it? I don't go into the stores anymore because I have bad impulse buying issues, right? I'll see something like, ooh, I want that, ooh, I want that, ooh, I want that. And I'll walk out of that bitch with $500 in, you know, 6 grocery bags. And so I order everything online and go pick it up. The other day, we needed a bunch of stuff from Sam's Club. And I spent $300 on just stuff to get us by for like a month maybe. And old girl comes out with a little cart, and I get out and I look and I'm like, that is not $300 worth of food. You know, when I was growing up, when I lived on my own, you could take $100 to the grocery store and eat off of that for a month with no issues. And that's making dinners and lunches, right? $100, easy. You ain't doing that shit no more. That's for damn sure. It is very depressing. Very depressing. If we all had Mike's money, we wouldn't have to worry about it. If there's anybody that wants to make a contribution to the PWBF, there is a link in the description now. Well, not a link, but the info that you need. And that is the PWBF. Poor White Boy Foundation. Who's talking in here? Let me see what you guys are talking about. La-ta-dee, la-ta-ta. Yeah, that's too exactly, dude. One bag, $80. Yup. Beef coming out my ears. I wish you were closer too. You know, why don't you pack it in some of that fucking cold weather you got, bud, and ship it on down here. Oh, paying at the nuclear power plant? Jesus Christ, Lathan. You're gonna come out of there like glowing. Yeah, I like a Miller. I like the Miller welder. It does really well. That piece goes there. That one goes around over there. Yep. Yeah, it's 2 meals. Yeah, we went to a diner. What was it? Saturday night or Sunday night? Went to a diner a little ways away from us because they have gluten-free stuff, and for my son, yeah, I spent $80. Spent $80 at a damn diner for dinner. Diner food. 80 freaking dollars. 5 people, $100 for 2 weeks. Shit, right? Back in the 80s. Yeah. You sell everything, go back in time. Yeah, I tell you what. Damn, $1's falling that far. What's up, Mac? How you doing, man? The little one would be cool. It would be, wouldn't it? Little Hobart. Yeah, Hobart makes a good welder too. A friend of mine used to bring his Hobart flux core over. Well, a little suitcase welder over. When I started to learn how to weld, I had a little 80 amp Harbor Freight one, and he would bring that Hobart over and let me use it. It was just night and day difference machine, and you could, go from welding looking like crap to damn, that actually don't look half bad. Shit, I don't remember the name of the damn place. But we've been there a couple times, but it's stupid expensive, man. You go any diner and you get steak and eggs. You're thinking, $12, $15. Hell no, it was $20 for steak and eggs. And then, I wanted grits and corned beef hash. Well, they make their own corned beef hash that was dry as fuck, and that side of corned beef hash was $6. The side of or the side of grits was $6. The side of corned beef hash was almost $12. My son's gluten-free waffle that he ate one corner off of was like $10. Build a compound. Oh hell. 130 is decent. Yeah, hell yeah. The faster time. Absolutely, dude. I mean, I'll be 47 this year. How long have I been at Swift? 2.5 years now. I worked for Estes Trucking as a fleet mechanic for 12 years. And then before that, I was a European car mechanic for 16 years. Well, motherfucker, where you going? Where'd my hole go? Oh, way over there. Loosen that up a little bit. Hole's way off. What's the saying? Cross thread's a tight thread, right? Alabama Loctite. There we go. Right as rain. Right as rain. Left in 2020. Spring Hill? Dude, Spring Hill's a fucking ride for me. Got a scoot. All right, man. Take it easy. Who came up with a 5-day work week? Uncle Sam. Right around the corner. Shh. No, sir. I didn't even want to go where we went because it was like 30 minutes. But none of the box cutter or cookie cutter restaurants have gluten-free options. My son doesn't eat salad and he eats the hell out of chicken. So I'm like, I don't want to take him to a restaurant and then be like, hey man, you're gonna have chicken and nothing else, because most restaurants, we don't eat fast food. Most restaurants use the same oil for everything. So you can't get French fries because they use the same oil for everything, which sucks. Some place like Chick-fil-A allegedly uses 2 different oils, one for gluten-free stuff and one for regular stuff, but I doubt that happens. But that's like the only fast food place. I don't eat that shit though. 10-hour round trip. 10-hour round trips daily. Hook and drop. Don't do Yardbirds. Come on now. Yeah, exactly. That's what everybody does, man. They Swift did that to us. They gave everybody a raise, right? And then, oh, by the way, health insurance is going up. Oh, and by the way, so your raise covered your health insurance increase. Oh, cool. Thanks. Later, Mac. Thanks for checking in. I've been looking at other TIG welders too. I'm kind of liking the Lincoln. The Lincoln TIG looks pretty good. Affordable. A lot of decent reviews on it as well. But I'll get the hang of it. I just need a little more patience with this shit. Rome won't build in a day. That is my new fan for the welder. Come on now. Where are you going? Where are you running off to? Yeah. wash my back, I'll wash yours. That shit don't exist no more, bud. That's gone with the 90s. Now it's, what can you do for me? You know, how can I fuck you and you not fuck me kind of situations. Practice till you pass away. Yeah. The laser welder, no, they make some weird ass noise. Didn't the Swift go under? No, Swift didn't go under. Swift is banging right now. They're doing phenomenal. Knight, which is an attachment to Swift, they're not looking so good, and Swift is doing phenomenal right now. Honestly, their stock is doing pretty good. They COVID, they took a big hit, that's for sure, but they're bouncing back. They done bought, I think they've bought four other trucking companies since I've worked there in the past 2 years. They bought 4 trucking companies, a bunch of they've built a bunch of shit. Yeah, they're doing well. They're doing well. You know, just like any company, it goes up and down, but generally they do really well. One thing that I've been wanting to do, because they do have stock option for the employees, and I've been wanting to jump into it and just start investing, but I need every damn dollar I can get right now. And maybe once I do this snowball thing with my credit card debt, I'll be all right. Hey man, come on down. Rent's cheap. Just have to warn you, it gets cold and it gets hot. Really hot. But, you know, with the money you'll be saving, you can insulate it and do a mini split. You're probably gonna have to deal with me coming in and be like, hey, let me hang out. I won't charge you much, man. You know, you want to live in the shop? What would we say? $2,500 a month sound okay? You know, and no bathroom privileges. No bathroom privileges, and you'll have to shower with the water hose. What's up, Busted Radio? How you doing, man? Yeah, pay off your smallest debt first, Snowball. Absolutely. Yep, that's what we're doing. The wife's doing it, I'm doing it now. I keep taking this out of my pocket and setting it down. I know if I do that, I'm going to lose it. I'll forget to take it back to work. No word. We're just hanging out. Just got done fixing up the old welder, the old Miller-Matic. Just got done putting new capacitors in it. Here's the old one. Here's one of the old ones. That's one of the old caps. It's one of the old capacitors. 8 of them. You ain't seen that thing, man? Shit, people on this channel are sick of seeing that thing. Higher interest is better, yeah. Jackass. Only in videos? Oh, I'll walk you around it. Give me a second. Yeah, one of my cards, like I've got an Amazon card, and the interest rate on that Amazon card is 27%. I bought a generator 2 years ago, a big dick generator to do my whole house, and 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, and between the interest and the minimum payment I was making, I think I had only paid off like $200 of it. A 156 IQ. Shit, he's doing better than me. Yeah, let me get you off a tripod. Never had a credit card? I got one. I got a credit card. So I was booted out of my father's house when I was 16, right? So I lived on my own. I couch hopped for years, and then started, then figured out, hey, you need to get your shit together. So I got my shit together, and my bank was like, hey, you want a credit card? We'll do a $500 limit and, 10% interest. I was like, cool, yeah, sure. So I sat on that credit card for like a year and a half, maybe even 2 years. And then the bank called me, hey, we're going to turn your card off if you don't use it. And I was like, oh, well, I was only going to use it for emergencies. So they're like, no, well, just use it once, and, the bill comes, pay it off. I was like, cool. So I went, next day I got gas. This credit card thing's kind of cool. Then I went to the grocery store. And then before I knew it, I had blown that whole $500 credit limit, and then I had no way of paying it back. And that $500 credit card cost me $5,500. Moving back in with mom sounds good, yeah. I wish I had somebody to move back in with. Digital dash. Got that man pedal in there. TKX 5-speed. Air conditioner. That's your AC right there. Roll cage, little 4-point in it. Mini tubbed. Onboard air. Little 6-inch sub. Escort. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. 275 60s. That's got a boost controller. Oh, damn, almost forgot. I gotta unplug that. Thing's got a kind of see some of that. There you go. Kind of see some of that root beer in there. Just a little bit. Just gotta catch it the right light. Don't mind the water spots. I still haven't got up on my roof yet to fix it. All the little rubber washers are dry rotted now. And the roof has got a little leak when it downpours. Let me put you back in the tripod. I'll take this off. Get a little engine bay action here. Go. An Olds 88? You can't get parts for it? That's crazy. truck is nicer. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Waste management vehicles. God damn it. God damn it, Mike. So this is a Gen 1 Coyote. A big 88 on it. Here's the truck that everybody loves more than the Mustang. We still got one Pet Boys, but it's a service center. It's not a parts. And yeah, CarQuest is now Advanced Auto Parts. The old F1 shitty. Not bad. Factory paint still shine pretty good. There you go, bud. One tour around the Mustang. That'll be $600. Yeah, it has a 4 Innovations fuel system, two Walboro 545 pumps in the tank, known as the Hellcat pumps. There are 2 of those in there. 10 and feed, 8 and return. 1050X, 1050 IDX injectors. You know, all the things that make host ponies. Yeah, went out. I did a live yesterday. Went out cruising. I was really, honestly surprised that you guys could even hear. You guys start OnlyFans. Yeah, man, sell butthole videos, butthole pics. You make plenty of money. This is the weirdest grind commercial I've ever seen. You think that's weird? Should have seen my OnlyFans introduction. It's like turbo butthole, turbo butthole. No clear coat. Man, come on. 69. Grabber blue. Nice. Nothing wrong with that. Damn, I've been on here an hour already? Holy smokes. Doesn't feel like I've been on that long. But it's okay. I like doing long live streams. Seems like the welder's doing better, and that's good. The Curiosity Compass? Sweet. Nice name. The Subaru commercials? How about the damn commercials? What the hell is that? Where the girl is like in a rock suit and she's running through the desert in this rock suit. It's like, break away from your scoliosis. I'm like, what? What the fuck? Totaled it 6 times. Jesus Christ. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you appreciating the old fox body. I'll zoom in for you. There you go. Shane, I don't know who Shane is, but Shane is the curiosity guy, I'm assuming. Shane seems like a pretty cool guy, Mike. You know, he likes the fodes. He likes the fodes. Nothing wrong with him. He's cool in my book. He has a ticket for 150. If you're doing 150 and you pull over, you're a dumbass. You might as well just keep on getting after it. Don't even slow down. Sure as me, yes. Yeah, that's the top of fourth gear for me. At the top of fourth, I still got one more gear to go. I'd hate to see this. This fuck car probably do 200 easy in fifth in boost. Good God, it's unstable as shit at 140. Imagine what it feels like over 150. Don't speak for his taste. Damn, Mike. He's got to have good taste. He likes Fords. Or actually, he might not like Fords. He may just like Mustangs. I am in Florida. Central Florida. Lived in California. Nothing wrong with that. Got a lot of people in here from the UK, which is surprising. It's nice to know that I've got some reach. Minor damages. Maybe he does know Cool Craig. Maybe he does know Cool Craig. He probably does. Shit, my dad, before he went to Vietnam, had a Nova. You know, he would have, let's call it a 383 and a 4-speed, and he was here in Florida with said Nova before he deployed to Vietnam, and he was actually banned from driving in the state of Florida. He outran Florida Highway Patrol for hours and wrecked, I think it was 15 Florida Highway Patrol cars while they were chasing him. And they finally caught him. I can't remember. He didn't really tell me the whole story, but they finally caught him, and he was standing in front of the judge, and his sergeant came in and said, "Hey, he's getting ready to deploy, tomorrow," and the judge let him off, but didn't let him off. He said, "You are no longer allowed to drive in the state of Florida," and all this other shit. So when they moved down here like 15 years ago, that was still in effect. And he went to change his driver's license to Florida driver's license, and they wouldn't issue him one. And he had to go to court and go in front of a judge, and they gave him his driver's license. It gave him the ability to drive in Florida. It was fucking hilarious. $20 valve turbo Volkswagen Caddy van. A full fat Mustang. Well, that's nice. A Caddy van? You mean like shit? Oh, Jesus Christ! Why am I drawing a blank on that right now? Anyway, I know what the hell you're talking about. Yeah, it was nuts, dude. But that's back in the '60s, when there was probably much of nothing here in Florida. I read that 3 times, still don't know. Which one did you read 3 times? Hey, you can have this one. You just gotta, pay for it and then ship it to the UK. You'll probably be the coolest motherfucker in the UK. Nobody will know what it is, and those that do know what it is will probably want to kiss your feet. Mercury 429 Cobra Jet still look good. Man, I don't like the 70s Mustangs. It's just too much car. Now you get a Torino. Now you get a Grand Torino. The Cobra Jet Torino. Oh, love it. But 71, 70, just too much car. Way too much car. I would definitely sell that car. A Cadillac van thing. Yeah. Oh, a Vanagon. I assume it's something like a Vanagon. I've had this car 10 years. Yeah, 10 years. Like I've told the story before, it was an all original car. And honestly, I should have just got it running, rebuilt it and got it running, and left it the hell alone. But stupid is as stupid does. Because it would be worth way more money now than what it is right now if I had left it alone and just rebuilt it, Yeah. The guy that bought that transmission, I told him I'd sell it for $25K, and he was like, "Really?" Yeah, really, $25K. Take it out of here. Drive it anywhere you want to. I did that. I drove it yesterday for an hour and a half, and it burned an eighth of a tank of fuel. Eighth of a tank. Hey, that's powdered sugar, buddy. That is powdered sugar. Starting a new life here in the U.S. 5 years. Well, hopefully things change in the next 5 years, man. I don't know I don't know what the conditions are in the UK where you're at, but I watch Matt Armstrong's channel, and it looks tits over there compared to here. But I don't know what kind of stranglehold they got you guys in over there. But the American dream is not the dream anymore. But it may be if you're in harsher circumstances. Hey, you buy it for what I want. You do anything you want to with it, Mike. Anything you want to with it. But I guarantee you this, and I would bet you $1,000. As soon as you drove this car, you would fall in love with it. Trap of taxes and rule. More space and better people. Well, depending on where you move, you'll get that space. You're not going to get the people. Maybe if you move to North Dakota or something, you might find the better people. But I anticipated when we moved here that the people would be different from Virginia, and it's absolutely opposite. The people are far worse because you have such a mix of different lifestyles here. People suck. Period. Absolutely. Taxes are fucked here too, but we'll see what happens. Give it a couple more years. Y'all ever watch that movie Cop Town? That's kind of how I'd want to be. You know, a community of car people, just a town of car people. Everybody's cool. You know, you go to a car show or an event at a drag strip, you don't run into the assholes that you run into on the street. You know, you run into all walks of life, and everybody will talk to you. Everybody will give everybody respect. But you get outside of that border, and you'll find all the riffraff and assholes. 10% state tax in Cali? Ugh. What do I rinse my oil drain pans with? Brake clean. Yeah, well, here in Florida, you're not going to get that neighborly help. You know, unless you move to small town community type stuff, but you won't get it. You won't get it anywhere unless you get moved to, you know, a small town, small town. You might get it, but it's going to take a while. You know, with your accent, you'll probably have a good chance. Everybody likes a UK accent. Plagued with issues, yeah. Nevada, Florida. There's a few other states that don't have state taxes, and it shows. We have a uniform guy that comes in and takes our uniforms to wash them, and he's got an accent, and I'm assuming it's probably British, maybe. And it's just like, dude, man, he's like 6'2". I'm like, man, I would fuck you right now. Just talk anything you want to me right now. Oh, you dumb fuck. Yeah, there you go. You dumb fucking wanker. Ugh. Ugh. Our city is 400,000. Our country is 900,000. Jesus. Yeah. I said, put it in. Put it in, god damn it. What are you? I'm a dirty boy. What are you? Scotchatoni. Such a small, yeah. I've seen that too. But it's like living in New York. You know, you rent a bathroom for $1,000 a month. But yeah, if you're looking for that kind of life, man, I would definitely move out west somewhere. Meet car people and have a good time. Well, you're in the right place. Other than Mike. Mike don't like cars. Portland, kind of rude. You're in the right place for car guys. Other than Mike, he don't like cars. Hector is running 3 Hondas. That's for damn sure. Some spoon motors. If that's what you think America is, you are in a you're going to be slightly disappointed when you get here. I'll have to Next car meet I go to, I'll go live. Next car meet I go to, I'll go live, and you guys can see the absolute fuckery that goes on. I wanted to make it to the Cars and Coffee Sunday, but I didn't wake up in time. North and South Carolina car country, yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the Carolinas. I mean, there's some nice badass shit out that way, but I don't know about their car scene. We moved to Florida hoping that the car scene was going to be much better than what it was in Virginia, but unless you move like Miami and down toward the Keys, you're not going to get very good car scene around here. You get the typical shit. Mike, if you liked cars, you would surely like this. Surely. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about Arizona. I just know, what I see and where I've been. Um, I'm sure, cars and coffee is a big deal these days. Back in the day, it wasn't, back in the day, it wasn't much of nothing, but the car meet scenes and the cars and coffees are far more superior than what they used to be. No cars and the keys. Come on now. You got all the supercars, which he probably sees all the time in the UK, but we don't in my area we don't see very many of the supercars. Oh, people ask about it, and I always tell them everything's got a price. And usually when people hear that, they're like, probably more than I can afford. Because they're looking to get something, like that for $5,000-6,000, and they just don't understand that there's $5,000 with a fuel system on the car. There's what do I got? $4,000 worth of transmission in the car, and each one of those wheels is stupid expensive now. So 110 degrees, yeah, 110 degrees Fahrenheit. But people ask about it, and I always tell them, everything's got a price. I'll sell it. Fuck, I'll sell it. 25 G's will do me good right now. Hell, I'll sell the red truck, and it's the best damn thing I got. Oh yeah, well, 5 years, man. You got 5 years. Try and make it happen earlier if you can. 3 shrimp ramen and a Mountain Dew. Yeah, you're gonna have to come up some more on that shrimp ramen, my friend. Yeah, welder's doing better, skinny jeans. Welder's doing better. We're just chit chatting right now. But if you want to get into, I mean, you like Volkswagens and stuff. I mean, Florida would probably really be a good spot for you. Honestly, the Volkswagen scene, and probably maybe even California. But California politics is probably about the equal to the UK. I'd probably steer clear of California. Hey, Drew, how you doing, man? Well, come on down, man. If I'm still doing this YouTube thing, still kicking around, you just hit me right on up. And I will show you everything you can love and everything you can hate. Then we'll go out and get hammered and eat some steaks. Yeah, 5 years. 5 years ain't much these days. Don't come to Connecticut. Taxes. Yeah, Jesus. New York is fucked. My brother lives in Plattsburgh. Andrew, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. We're just in here chit chatting right now. I did a little welder repair, and you know me, I like to talk, so we're just hanging out, bullshitting. Don't visit Florida first. You go for a visit because you're a felon. No, you come for a visit and you leave a felon. Hey, but weed's legal here, if that's a thing for you. South Dakota. South Dakota doesn't have taxes, huh? Taxed on taxes. Yeah, dude, your taxes get taxed, and then that tax gets pre-taxed, and then that tax gets taxed. Yep. I wish I still could smoke. I tell you what, I'd probably be in a better mood most of the time. Can deposits tax. Jesus Christ. Yeah, man. Yeah, Drew. We're doing well today, bud. We're doing well. Rough day at the office, but other than that, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, fuck that cold weather, Mike. I don't know how you do it, man. But you grew up, Mike. Did you grow up? Did you grow up with all that, or did you decide to move out there for some dumb reason? Because being born in that kind of climate, you're acclimated to it over the years. But I couldn't imagine, like me. I grew up in Virginia, and coming here, the first couple years was just fucking beautiful. And now I'm used to the heat, and my blood's thinned out. So now I really dislike cold weather. But in Virginia, Virginia is so bipolar with the weather that you don't get a chance to really get adjusted to much of it. Success on the welder, yes sir. We're burning good now. Boiling or constant rain, jeez, humid as fuck, I'm sure. Yeah, you'd probably enjoy the weather here in Florida, honestly. Central Florida where I live, and further down south. You'd probably really enjoy it because you get just enough cold to remind you that cold weather sucks, and you get just enough heat to remember heat kind of sucks too. But like this time of year is perfect here, as far as I'm concerned. It's perfect. Little Siberia. Yeah, yeah. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. But when we really decided to move to Florida, we had 2 weeks of ice. We had a heck of a week of an ice storm, and then the repercussions the following week from the ice storm, and it was just enough to really make up my mind and be like, you know what, let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, I wish I had the money to be a snowbird too, because I'd probably go live in Virginia in the summertime and move down here in the wintertime. That's for damn sure. No crime. I'm sure you got some chicken fuckers out there where you live at, Mike. Probably a guy named Fred. Guy named Fred. Everybody calls him the Chicken Man. Do a shop burnout. Honestly, as much as I would love to do that for you, uh, I'd run through the wall before that thing spooled, before that car spooled up to spin the tire. Oh, I lost you guys for a second. It wouldn't do a damn burnout. It would just push itself right through the wall. I'd have to have some. I'd have to put some ice underneath the tires, or some engine oil, so it would stay still long enough to make boost. If I can't brake boost it, it's gonna take a hot minute. It's gonna take a New York minute for that thing to start spooling. Scandal. I wouldn't call that a scandal. I'd call that advertising. In an AutoZone parking lot. That's one thing I really don't do a lot of burnouts. Uh, it does really good rolling burnouts, and it'll just black track up the road, which is cool. But I don't do a, I don't, I really, I'm not a rev up and dump the clutch kind of guy, just because of the amount of wear and tear you get from that. So I'll roll off the clutch and just floor it and let it just spin away. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a parking lot bandit. It don't I don't do parking lot bandits. I'm a little too old for that nonsense these days. But I'll get out on the road though and do some rolling burnouts with it. Take out a Dollar General. Jeez, that's fucking rough. Trying to make an example out of them boys. Ever tried a Lenko? No. I've always wanted one. Always wanted one, but it wouldn't be. It would have to go into a dedicated race car. Camera in the truck? Camera in the truck? What do you mean, camera in the truck? Like you want to see the truck? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Truck. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a good old truck, man. It's a good old truck. I think it's got a little over 700 miles on the motor now. It rarely gets driven. It sits in the garage. It doesn't do much. Might take it to the Lowe's at Home Depot, get some stuff, and that's about the end of it. Yeah, yeah. Go to my live from yesterday. I drove you all through my area. Well, not all through, but through most of it. Some of it. Did a hour and a half live stream cruising. Yeah, you got to see a lot of orange groves. A lot of orange groves and a lot of rundown shit. Neon Zumba pants. Okay. Oh my God. Ugh. Gag me with a spoon. You see that shit over there? Nothing but hood rats. Ugh. As if. Yeah, when Ford went to the 4.6, they really kind of fucked up the brand. They really fucked the brand when they went to the 4.6. The Triton. Yeah. Piece of shit. Oh, boy. Can I show my neighborhood? You ain't gonna see much, dude. It's dark. It's dark. The first EFIs. I tell you what, you couldn't beat though. You couldn't beat a straight 6. You couldn't beat a 306 F150 or 250 for that. Yeah, it's a little dark outside, Bo. You ain't seeing much of nothing. Ain't seeing much of nothing around here. Street light for the drug dealers. Yeah, you can't see much. I can watch the rockets launch from Ocala from here. Good old EFI. That's what we're working with on this old girl. Good old EFI. Trio 2. Trio 2. Is it 7 o'clock? Summertime it's yeah, it is 7 o'clock. In the summertime it's daylight till like fucking almost 10 p.m. 9:30. You'll look out the window and think it's 6:30. Yeah, PMs. Yeah, I can't go off the concrete, Mike. I can't go off the concrete. That's the rule. If I get off the concrete, then it's a problem. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a pretty decent sized yard. The garage takes up a lot of it. '80s Ford Bronco. Yeah, I had a 90 Bronco back in the day. Black. It had the old school center lines on it. Get what you put up with. You're absolutely right. Yeah, the GMC Cyclone? Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I've always wanted one. I always wanted a Cyclone or the Typhoon. Mike, I do not believe you had a Bronco. I do not believe you had a Bronco. Two-door LTD? Yeah. Yep, a friend of mine had one. Called it the Hoopty. We painted it with paint rollers. Painted it black, flat black, with paint rollers. We called it the Hoopty. That thing would pull girls like you wouldn't believe. Old two-door Lincoln. 70s. 70s Lincoln. 70s Lincoln Continental. Yes, sir. Or we go older. Go older back to the 60s and get one with the suicide doors. Yeah. Old Mercury. Mm-hmm. Indianapolis. Cool. Big 429. Yes, sir. 460s. Get them. Damn, that's an old ass song, bud. Hot Rod Lincoln. I think old Rob Zombie redid that song at one time. I can't believe Mike had a Ford. Probably where his hatred for Ford came from. Damn Bronco, he couldn't kill it, so he got so pissed off. He decided to start hating them instead. I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you really. Most energy drinks are like $4 or $5. Stupid expensive. Like a 2 liter of Pepsi. A 2 liter of Pepsi is $4. lsswap? Hell no. Push rod motor with a big blower sticking out of the hood. Yeah. $8. There you go. Well, you're probably gonna have a little sticker shock when you move down to the States, bud. Yeah. You're probably gonna have a little sticker shock because that gallon of milk costs you just as much as a 2 liter of Pepsi. Yes. Yeah. Stupid expensive, man. Yeah, well, don't spend all your money on drinking, man. Put some money in your wallet for grocery shopping. You're gonna fucking need it. $2 for a 2 liter? I'm gonna start ordering my shit from you. Whoop, almost fell. You got a 76 Ranger? Hell yeah. One of the better body styles. Oh, Dukes of Hazzard Special. Is it all white? Is it white? Oh, you know what? The one thing you will love about Florida is the drive-through liquor stores where you drive right into that son of a bitch with your car and you can buy any liquor, alcohol, soda that you want and drive out the back. Never have to get out of your car. No, you were way behind in the chat. Oh, damn it. Move to the Bronx. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, it's the coolest thing next to sliced bread, I tell you. Yeah, they call them beverage castles. They call them beverage castles. You can just drive right on in it, some bitch, get anything you want. Yes, sir. Well, I'm going to get the hell off here, you guys. And I'm going to go inside, eat me some dinner, and take a hot shower. Jog around the garage. Hey, I'm too fat for that. Fuck all that jogging shit. The only time you'll see me running is if the fucking cops are behind me. Or a dog. But you guys have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping in. It was good seeing everybody. I appreciate y'all. Stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time.